Welcome back everyone, I'm Halo Reach Tutor with a very special gameplay video. This time I have some footage from a friend of mine. His name is ShadowScope. He had an amazing game on Sword Base the other day. He was playing Elite Slayer multi-team, and he chooses to load out with the armor lock, which is a fantastic choice when you're playing Elite Slayer. You'll see here the stick right to the face, and then he protects himself with that armor lock for an double kill to start the game. No sticky grenades, no problem for ShadowScope. He gets 2 assassinations, then finishes off his triple kill with a pummel. Now anytime you're playing Elite Slayer, armor lock is generally the best way to go because there are going to be sticky grenades flying all over the place. Now here ShadowScope gets overwhelmed. He's got enemy players on either side of him. That's very easy to happen, when you're playing on multi-team. So one of the best strategies you can take when you're playing multi-team is to try to avoid situations where you're going to be outnumbered. Now, ShadowScope does an amazing job of that throughout most of this gameplay here. And the couple times that he dies, which is not very often, but when he does, it's usually because he's been outnumbered drastically. He continues to pick up double kills with those sticky grenades, and before moving on, you'll see that he's looking for sticky grenades off the fallen enemies. That's always a fantastic idea no matter what game type you're playing. If you have the option to pick up those grenades, sticky or otherwise, make sure to do it. More stickies to the face and more double kills. He's going nuts here. Poor yellow player doesn't know where the shots are coming from, and it's going to get pummeled down before he knows what hit him. So grabs the concussion rifle, but continues to stick with the needler for the time being. Heading up to the high ground, that's always a fantastic choice. No matter what game type you're playing on, it's much easier to jump down as he does here, rather than to try to jump up. And although he misses this player the first time around, he's able to clean him up with that concussion rifle. Very deadly. Continues to dominate with those sticky grenades. And launches himself into a killing frenzy with that needler.
Double kill.
Another double kill, and he was looking for the sword, but it wasn't there. No problem though. He's going to continue to work on his killing frenzy to see if he can turn it into a running riot. His ability to stick his enemies is absolutely ridiculous. I'd hate to come up against Shadow in an actual gameplay myself. I'm not sure which he earns more of throughout this gameplay, whether it is rejection medals or whether it's double kills. He continues to earn plenty of both as he picks up a running riot there. So Shadow comes right around the corner, face to face with somebody wielding a sword. He manages to escape with a rejection, and then finishes him off with an EMP blast and a pummel. Confiscates the sword, and he's frustrating his enemies so much, one of the teams decides to quit at this point. So that's why you see the reset. Again, sticky grenade to the face, and that's just got to be the worst feeling when you see that sticky land right on your face and you know there's nothing you can do. That's absolutely the worst feeling in the world. That's why anytime you're playing on Elite Slayer, I don't know why you would go with anything other than that armor lock ability. It's really almost essential anytime you play Elite Slayer. So he has the sword, but he only pulls it out when he's at close range, which is a very good idea. The trouble with the sword, of course, is that if you approach your enemies while you're wielding that sword, they're going to back up really quickly. So sometimes it's nice to keep that sword in your back pocket, and then when you get up nice and close, whip it out. Now here he's getting basically overwhelmed. He's got enemies ahead of him and behind him. He gets stuck from behind, and somebody finishes off his spree there. But he jolts back into action, coming right back up, hoping to pick that sword up again if it's still sitting up here. Oh, gotta love the EMP blast from the overcharged plasma pistol. Brings those shields down quickly for an easy pummel. Now at this point I thought he was absolutely crazy. He knows that there is a sword at the top of the lift, and yet he goes up anyway for an EMP blast, killjoy, revenge, avenge, and pummel. Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. I thought he was nuts to go up there, but he made it work. I don't know how. Now here, if I was him, I would try to put as much distance between that sword guy and myself as I could, but he is absolutely determined to get in there and steal the sword back if he possibly can. I want to thank ShadowScope for the incredible gameplay today. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. If you would like to see your video featured on my YouTube channel, here's what you gotta do. Save your videos to your file share in Halo Reach and label them HRT. That is short for Halo Reach Tutor. Once you've saved the videos in your file share and labeled them appropriately, send me a message on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Halo Reach Tutor. I will go ahead and check those videos out after you send me the message, and if I deem them worthy, I'll put them up on my YouTube channel. I want to thank you all for watching today. I hope you had a great time. ShadowScope's going to finish things off with a stick beneath the armor lock, and then a kill from the grave medal for the 50th point of the game. Alright folks, get those videos in your file share, label them HRT, and let me know, and maybe your video will be next. This is Halo Reach Tutor signing out. I'll see you next time.